What's going on, guys? One Chance Gaming back here with another video. Today we are going to be showing in my opinion, the best 7-4 build in the game. If you guys are new, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. We do videos over here, we do streams, we do lineup reviews for my team. We're all over the place because I can't pay attention to just one mode. But yeah, so let's go ahead. We are going to be breaking down 7-4s. If you guys are new to the game, this is the first year we've had 7-4s in the game. And let's just say they work pretty well, right? So basically the main issue is you can't really get a contest on them unless you're 7 foot plus, you jump every play. That's really about it. So I made a 7-4 over the weekend, and it went pretty well. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I think I shoot above like 70-something% from 3. It's all pretty straightforward. So let's go ahead and get into the build. So obviously you're gonna go center, you're gonna go 7-4. I went minimum wingspan. The reason I went minimum wingspan was for the 89 3 ball, right? That, in my opinion, is what makes the 7-3 the best. I know some people go a little bit longer of a wingspan to get better rebounds and stuff, and to also only go like 83 3 ball, you get your bronze limitless. But I'm full in, 7-4. This is basically, if you guys played like 4 years ago, stretches were a lot more of a thing than now. Now the power forward spot's kind of taken by a back end, and then you have a true center, right? So this build is designed to play more of that old school stretch role, and then you have, like your center plays more, or another center with you is the power forward technically, so they're playing the pick and roll, they're the one in the middle of the zone, things like that. But we're going to go 230 because I wanted the max speed possible, and this is the lightest you can really go in order to get max speed. So first and foremost, let's just go ahead and cover the physicals. So we max the speed. Obviously, you're 7-4, you want to be as fast as possible. I maxed the agility. You may not notice a lot from 42 to 47. It's just in my mind, I maxed the agility. Strength, we are only going 73. You could go as low as like 71, I think, honestly, because it's not really for anything else other than that. But I went 73. It's kind of just where the stats ended up lying out at. Then we also went with 73 vert because that is the max vertical you can get, right? If you're trying to jump for a rebound, vert helps a lot. Probably the more questionable part of the build, so we're going to go here first. We are actually going to go 85 defensive, 84 offensive. Now, are you going to snag every single rebound? No. That's when you go, the higher strength power forward, or the higher strength 7-4s, you go with the longer arms and stuff like that. That'll get you your rebound. However, I wanted max speed. Rebounding wasn't part of the problem, right? I have a back end on the team. I trust him to go get a board, or if I'm playing with another center, I'm trusting him to go get a board. I'm in a corner. I'm jumping from a corner. More times than not, the length is just enough to get you the board by itself, right? Interior-wise, we're going to go ahead and cover defense. So we went 77 here, and then we went 62 here, because that's about as max as it can go. And then we went 53 steal here. Again, 53 steal doesn't get you anything. You can go 25. I did catch a couple of lanes the last couple of days, so it might help a little bit. But in reality, you're not getting any badges for it, so you don't necessarily have to put it up. Now, this is where we're going to show the first set of cap breakers I used. So we went to 90 for here, right? Keep in mind, I have 4 cap breakers. So I have one from the crew, one from rookie 5, one from season 40, and then one from lifetime. So I'm at 4 right now. I'm close to another crew one, so that'll be my 5th one. And then I'm almost starter 3, so that'll be a 6th one. But as of when I was making the build, I only had 4 cap breakers. So 3 of the cap breakers are going into block because it's one of my higher attributes. And that'll get us gold paint patroller. You can max +2 it, you can max +1 it, you can leave it alone. It just kind of depends on what you want to do. Now, playmaking wise, not a whole lot was touched here other than one single area, and that was pass act. I went 87, again, because I'm coming out of that corner. I want to be able to grab board and throw break, right? If you're playing park, this doesn't need to be this high. If you're just trusting, again, the other center or the power forward, the back end with you to get every board, go like 76, right? Like, it's not the end of the world to go a little bit lower on this. If you think that it's not going to, if you're not throwing the break as consistently, right? If you're not playing modes with a fast break really or anything like that, you can go a little lower. Now, offensively, we went to, obviously you're going to max your 3 ball because that's cool. And then we'll come back to this because This, I kind of just put stats in that I didn't necessarily need. Okay? Now, we're going to go ahead and start with close shot. Close shot is going to be 87. Ideally, I wanted to go like 92, but I think I'm going to get that with cap breakers later, right? There's a couple other things I'm going to show you guys that you can get with cap breakers with this build that we'll talk about a little bit later. Standing dunk, we went to, this is where I used my other final cap breaker I have. So we went 94. And then once you go 95, you will have Hoff rise up. You can upgrade that to legend, anything like that. Standing dunks, as long as you time where you're at in the paint pretty consistently, it's honestly not that bad though. Almost the entire meter's green. You get pretty good animations. You get all the elite standing animations, stuff like that. And then post control, I went to 80. So the reason I went to 80 is because I'm a dick. I'm going to be entirely honest. This right here gets you, once we upgrade the MIDI, and I kind of show you guys a little bit more, we will have gold post fade phenom. So if you're a ones player or anything like that, you could upgrade that. Also, if plucks do happen to get patched, you could also up this to 86. It's a pretty cheap way to get silver unpluckable. The last part that I put in, I went ahead and put 84 on the MIDI, and then I went to 79 here, right? 84 MIDI, do you really need all of it? Honestly, no. You can go 80 just to get that gold post fade phenom, but I just kind of had extra stats laying around, so that is where that ended up going. Other than that, I mean, like, the build's pretty well rounded. This is a pretty good template for you guys. You guys can add, you know, like a couple extra to block or something if you guys want to use cap breakers elsewhere. So ideally for this one, right, the next batch of cap breakers I will be using will end up being on a pretty just mediocre spot. And it's not something you can see right away from doing just the basic stuff. I know, I'm just trying to fidget with something really quick because it's annoying me. There we go. Okay. So what I'm doing, because on this build for your max plus ones, or not your max plus ones, I'm sorry, your cap breakers, dunk doesn't go up by just, driving dunk doesn't go up by just one, right? So with 4 cap breakers on your driving dunk, you can get 73 driving dunk to get bronze posterizer. Kind of glitchy, right? So that is where my next set of cap breakers will be going. There will also be probably some cap breakers into close shot, maybe some post control to get silver unpluckable. I did do finishing specialist on this one because cap breaker wise, it's really the only spot I needed. I could have done like MIDI or something, but other than that, I don't really care. So I went ahead and did driving for the build specialization on this one. You guys could also do rebound just so you have permanent rebound badge. But then again, there's no cap breakers to go here, so you'd just be wasting them and putting them into strength. That doesn't really matter right now. But yeah, this is the build. So if you guys go ahead and go to the next screen, you're going to get Victor Wembanyama, Porzingis, and Marc Gasol. Because I put up the post controller, you're going to get Crafty 3-level Diamond Eraser, right? Mine is built after Zildjian Sogauskas, but mine is also called Triple Double because I tweaked a couple of things. But this is the 7-4 build, best build in the game. If you guys have any comments, leave them down below, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.